Hi, welcome to the Troll Farmer channel. This here will be a YouTube channel dedicated to proof of space cryptos. This will include Chia as a primary. There will be HHD coin, SHIB Green, and STI, and some others. These all pretty much use the same software, although they may have different numbers in certain areas, and we will kind of dive into it right here. We will have tutorials. We'll have screen video recordings of how to troubleshoot out issues. We'll show you tips, tricks on how to keep a very well performing farm. So the first thing is Chia and its forks run with proof of space. This is different than the proof of work, which Bitcoin and Ethereum and some other cryptos like Ravencoin use. It will start fading out eventually, and for the proof of space, I personally believe that it will go very far. So the first thing we're going to talk about is why Chia. A lot of people these days are concerned about environmental issues such as power consumption, pollution, and the answer to this here in the crypto world is using less electricity. As you guys know, or those that may not know, GPUs can be very, very power consuming. You have them run non-stop. They connect. They use the dual 8-pin connectors, and they drain hundreds and hundreds of watts. However, hard drives are usually smaller, and they, as I would see, is better bang for the buck. So the hard drives are where the green energy comes in. An idling hard drive is approximately 5 watts, and that compared to a GPU, which can be hundreds if properly configured, and some people do have it running incorrectly. So that is where the green comes in. There is also talks about possible carbon credits and so forth with Chia, which is really, really neat. And that is something that the proof of work will never see. So the next part of the video here is where we are going to be needing a talk about equipment. Chia isn't just super, super expensive GPUs. You can keep a very manageable farm, and you don't honestly even need the best specs for hard drives, SSDs, motherboards, and processors. So the first thing is drives. For Chia, we do need to have a couple different types of drives. There's a couple options as well. So the first one is what you would store the Chia plots on. These ones are the old school disk plotter ones. They are really, really cheap these days compared to several years ago, and the prices are very manageable, where you can see between the 1 terabytes, which isn't really the best, but you can use those if you have them lying around, and then you can get the 18 terabytes for $300+, and then you can find reused ones with people testing them, and those ones can range from low hundreds to maybe 250. I have a place where I do get mine 12 terabytes for about $137, and I am extremely happy with that. I don't always need the absolute newest, and as long as I have a source that is very trustable, then it will definitely work. The next type of drive, which Chia uses, would be an M.2 drive. These ones are fairly cheap still. You get smaller storage capacities, and these ones are the really quick ones. They have really good read speeds, really good write speeds, and they do have incredible endurance. The M.2s are the one that I use. I paid $129 for. I have been using it for approximately 2,000 hours. I have over 3 petabytes written. Yes, the drive is at 0 health, but I still spit out beautiful plots, and 35 minutes, can't complain about that. The last type of drive you may want to use is a RAM disk drive. So this is where you have an insane amount of RAM in your computer, and rather than burning through M.2 drives, you could use RAM to make the plots. It can be quite a bit quicker, but RAM is more expensive, which is why I said there's different options that we have here. The methods of plotting, there is a few, and I will get into it inside of different videos, and these ones will be including the Mad Max plotter, the built-in Chia plotter, and for the people with insane amounts of RAM or servers, you can use a program called BladeBit, and these are all wonderful programs. I have used the Chia one when I started off. Wasn't the best, but it had its issues, but it worked, got me going. Once I kind of looked into other alternatives, because the Chia one was a bit slow, I discovered Mad Max, and I have very, very good experience with it. Sometimes it does crash, but almost never can I just never get it back going. I've never had to reinstall it, and with this one, I will get into detail with. There is quite a few different things that we can cover about it, but we will save that for another video. So, the next thing is Chia and getting the application. There is 2 sources you can reliably get Chia from. Anything else, I would be kind of skeptical about, because you want to have it that you don't have a virus downloaded, you don't want any malicious files as well, and anything that can hurt your computer. The Chia program can be found on 2 places. One is GitHub, which is a very neat website for developers. They have quite a few request pages there. They have several different types of downloads. You don't always have to have the newest one, which I'm always a little bit behind just because the new one may have issues. And then there is the Chia website. The Chia website I will have in the comment below in the description, as well as the other GitHub page, and this here is where you would be downloading them. And this would wrap it up for the first video.